Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to another episode of ChrisGlides. I'll only be less than 10 minutes, I promise. So I'm just here to talk about this bike again. I'm at 3,028 miles, and I've just been out here cleaning the wheels, and I just made a video short talking about how to, or what I was doing to clean these wheels. They're very visible when you have the short bags on your touring bike, and I'm not sure if that Bassani is going to kick out some exhaust onto the wheels and make them even dirtier, but what you need to do is just basically take the bags off, and everything is super easy to reach. Get you a nice brush, and you'll be done in no time. So some of the things to note: the Bassani exhaust, I'm liking it. It has gotten louder, increased in sound, and very deep tone. But one of the things is with this S right here, it's hard to reach the oil stick. You can reach it, but it is quite harder to do. And one of the things that's going to happen is it's going to burn this heat shield. So what I did, I took this off, took the side panel off, dremeled that out as far as just using the sanding feature of it, and back in business. One of the other things about the exhaust is it does turn brown, but you can pretty much clean it with some abrasive scrubbers and some stainless steel cleaner. And some people just leave it brown, and it'll probably match the other parts of the bike, like the tan on the seats and the part I just pointed to. And there you go. So far I've added the tour pack docking stuff. It doesn't come with the backrest, but I got the backrest with the tan stitching from Advan Black. And first thing I did was add that Rockford foam mount there. And the second thing I did was I added the, what is that called? The Ram ball mounts for my cameras and also my drink holder. And so just doing that, then I added the heavy breather, and then also added the Screamin Eagle tuner on with that, and ended up getting I added the bag bars to protect the bags if the bike tips over. Upgraded the sound to the 6x9s, and when you do that, you have to flash the radio. Changed my reflector colors with the reflector inserts, and remove some of the reflectors off the front of the bike. And so, that was just some of the quick enhancements that I could do to just make the bike kind of look more of my own. Harley-Davidson sent me this 10-inch windshield. I'll be super glad when somebody comes out with a smoke or a black one. I've reached out to Clockworks, and they're in research and development, trying to put something out there. I reached out to Memphis Shades. They don't have a release date on theirs either. And as far as the highway pegs, I went with the Empire Collection highway peg and put that on there because it was all black. But what some people are doing is they're removing the one that comes on the bike from back here and putting it up front as a highway peg, and then putting a full-size floorboard on the back for their passenger when you do two up. The other thing I did was I added the lock on both sides for the tour pack. I like the chop size tour pack over the king size full pack, even though you can't fit a helmet, your full face helmet in there. It is just a more sleeker look. And I've added this light bar in the back. That came off of my 21 Road Glide Limited. And the reason why I put it back there is because with this color, I was getting a lot of people that were almost running into me. I don't know if this bike, just kind of being like this lighter gray or silver color, if it's just prone to have people not visually be able to see you and almost run you off the road or run into the back of you or whatever. But so I added the light bar. They don't have a harness yet, because the harness that's under the seat that's on there is one that is a 12-pin harness. And so I will be installing it once the harnesses are made. But, well, I'm not waiting until the harnesses are made, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a T-harness using a 12-pin connector. And that way, it's gonna be just like factory. And I'll have that installed by the end of this week. And I do have some videos revved up that kind of show you how the install went for the back brake light there. So far, that's what I've gotten into on this bike so far. And Hopefully they'll be coming out with some more parts soon. And like with anything else, it's just a waiting game. So I'm not sure what else I want to do to the bike. I think the 121 cubic inch is pretty good where it stands. It's just the right amount of power. And I think 131 or 135 sometimes is just about too much, but it depends on how heavy you are and how heavy your passenger is and what kind of riding you do. But just for regular touring and everyday riding, and for the bike to still only go, you know, 115, 120 miles after mods, you know, you might as well leave it alone, because the only thing it does is just get you there faster, and you're topping out faster at 100. And I mean, this thing will probably, I don't know if anybody's ever done more than 120 on a Harley, but I mean, the max, I think even the super bike baggers doing is 160. I'm not sure, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, so I added this coil cover here. That came off of my lowrider. I think the website says that they don't fit, but they fit perfect. And that gives it a nice look to it. And it already comes with, normally I go ahead and change out the shifter link, but it comes with a nice shifter link, so I love it. This cord right here is for my heated gear, because yeah, it does have 2 heated plugs under the seat, but the cords are super, super short, and one works and the other one doesn't work. And I talked to another CVO owner from previous years, and it was the same issue. So I went on and added the one that comes with the Harley heated gear, because the cord is longer and it allows you to reach your gear easier. So so that's about where I am right now. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but I did have the radio flash to compensate for the 6x9 bigger magnet speakers that go on the back. So I'm just waiting on all the parts for the wire harness that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go from there. So that light bar did come off of Grady, as I mentioned, because Grady has the smoke lights on the back, but I think it looks good there. The red doesn't go too bad with the gray. At some point, I will probably add smoked, but it's no point in trying it right now because the lights down here are red, so I might as well just stay with red for now. And that was already something that I had. So let me go ahead and turn it on so you can hear it. And some of you guys haven't heard it. It was on the first video. I'm more excited about it because as I ride it more, it's starting to, the sound is starting to open up a little bit more. So another benefit to that single side exhaust, or the 2-in-1, is the back pressure, as well as the weight reduction that comes from removing those big old mufflers on both sides. And then the headers on this is also just way less weight as it relates to the original system. I think I did like maybe a 30-pound weight reduction, which is pretty significant. So I love it. All right, guys, that is gonna do it. I don't want to talk you to death. I've been out here talking for a little while already, and just a gloomy day, but it's late in the evening, and we're losing, so many minutes of daylight every day. So I'll be out on the bike again on Thursday, going up to Harley-Davidson in Fort Washington. And this weekend, there will be a parade at Oxon Hill High School, where a lot of the Harley owners are gonna go ahead and participate in the parade. I think the parade starts at 11 o'clock. If you wanna ride and join, meet up at the Harley-Davidson of Fort Washington at 9 a.m. on Saturday with your motorcycle, and join us. We're gonna be in the parade at Oxon Hill High School. All right, so that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching this episode of Chris Glides, and I'll see you guys next time.